मन भावन, मेरे होठों पे कृष्ण, मेरे हृदय में कृष्ण, मेरे होठों पे कृष्ण, मेरे हृदय में कृष्ण। मैंने ज्योति जलाई रे कृष्ण नाम की, मैंने बिंदिया सजाई रे कृष्ण नाम की, मैंने मेहंदी रचाई रे कृष्ण नाम की। कृष्णा 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 बोलो कृष्णा, राधे राधे राधे, जय जय राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद 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 राधे 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 गोविंद। जय जय श्री राधे श्याम।
जय माता दी।
We welcome you to our program this morning. Today is a beautiful day for lots of people in the world. Today is Easter Sunday, the day when Christ is supposed to rise. And we ask that may that peace and compassion that he preached about may be with all of us as we are about to start. Om Asango Haum Asango Haum Asango Haum Pudah Satchidananda-rupo Havo
Satchidananda-rupo Ham
Ahameva Havavyaya
Ahameva Havavyaya.
What happened? Okay. What's the point of having you here? You can't put the volume up. Om Asango Haum Asango Haum Asango Haum Pudah Satchidananda-rupo Haum Ahameva Havavyaya. Dadharmanishtoshme Nachatmavedi. This is a prayer where we say unto the Lord, I surrender totally to you. I am nothing. I don't have anything. I am totally dependent upon you. This is one of the most beautiful prayers Sunday mornings. Dadharmanishtoshme Nachatmavedi Na bhaktiman charanarvinde akincha ananyagati sharanya Tvatpadamulam sharanam prapadya. Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
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 Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya. Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya. Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Jai Ambe up to the beautiful time of Navratri. So let us get ourselves in tune for that. Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya,
Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Mayeti Shabdita Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha. सबको भाषा गाई है. Let us take up the Divine Mother, how much she has given us. Jai Jai Durga Maiya, Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya. Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Chaitanya Vidhiyate Namastasyai 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 Namo Namaha.
Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya. Jai Ambe Maiya, Jai Jai Durga Maiya.
नमोस्तुते
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
ओम दुर्गायै नमः
बोलो ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय
ओम दुर्गायै नमः
ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः
ओम दुर्गायै नमः
ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः ओम दुम दुर्गाय नमः
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
ओ जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
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 बोलो जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
ओ जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
जयति मंगला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्रे स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते
जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया जय अम्बे मैया जय जय दुर्गे मैया
We do these prayers because we are coming up to the beautiful period of Navratri and Shri Ram Navami, and later on, of course, Hanumanji's Jayanti. So these are very beautiful periods in our calendar, our spiritual calendar, and we must make the most use of them. This world is a very difficult world. ये संसार बहुत दुखी है क्योंकि this world, this संसार हम लोग पे बंधन, it ties us up. This world ties us up. Lord Rama was told one day that he'll be king of Ayodhya, and next day he was told that he has to go into the jungle. Lord Rama was so happy to hear that. You know, an elephant, you don't tie an elephant to a post with a rope. You know how you tie an elephant? How you keep an elephant from not moving around? How you tie him? You know? You've seen them. Huh? You chain his leg to the post. You don't use a rope. So Prabhu Ram, when he was told that, you must go to the jungle, it was like when an elephant calf broke the chain and started to run towards the jungle. Because he said, look, I would have been in the city and I would have been tied up with all this politics and ruling, etc., etc. I would like to be free. And when I'm free and I roam in the forest, I'll be, instead of being the king of Ayodhya, I'll be the king of the Ban. I'll be the king of the forest. And that will give me so much time to be by myself. Last week I told you that this mind has to be trained. You remember I told you that? And if the mind is not, the mind is just like the body. In the Vedic language, the mind is called the subtle body. There's a physical body, then there's a subtle body. Just like how this physical body needs, I told you this last week, I know you all have forgotten already, so I'm just reminding you. Just like how this physical body needs to be trained, needs to go to the gym, needs to walk so much steps per day, when the doctor tells you you must not eat too much sugar, etc. That's the training of the physical body. But the mind is also a body. That's what's called Sukshma Sarir. It's a sharir. Sharir means a body. Shukshma means a subtle. And just like how this body needs to be trained, I told you this last week, this mind needs to be trained. And this mind is trained only in silence. I think 99 times, and what? I find nothing. I stop thinking, swimming in silence, and the truth comes to me. When I don't want it on the screen, you put it up. When I want it, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to put it on the, yeah, problem. Okay, forget. So, you think 99 times, and you find nothing. Is that true? You stop thinking. You swim in silence. Got me? Swim in silence. Silence means your mind is not thinking of anything, of home, holiday, husband, wife, children, debts, assets, whatever. Your mind is completely calm. And we are going to do that today in meditation. When you think 99 times and find nothing, stop thinking. Swim in silence. And when you swim in silence, the truth comes to me. So this is what we have to do. We have to swim in silence. Because when you swim in silence, so many good things happen to us. So many good things happen to us when we swim in silence. What good things happen to us? These are sayings of great philosophers, actually. It's not my saying. These are great sayings of philosophers. They say these things because they knew for them to get to the zenith of their career, the heights of their career, this is what takes them there when they swim in silence. Because when they swim in silence, the divine thoughts come to you. we can never understand this cosmos, what it has in it, and what it can give to us. We have smatterings of knowledge of the cosmos. Even after Hawking's and Einstein and all these great scientists, we just have little bit knowledge of the cosmos. There's so much more mystery to this cosmos that we don't know. And one of the mysteries of the cosmos is to be in silence. And this is the only way you can train this mind. And to get the benefit of the silence, the saints and sages give us 3 times of the day to do it. The time when before the sun comes out, it's called dawn. The time before darkness comes, it's called twilight. They are called sandhi. These are the inflection points where the body is conducive to be silent. These times, you'll be surprised. And if you want to do what's called Trikala Sandhya, then you do it at noontime when the sun is at its meridian. That is the time when Sri Ram was born. Sri Ram was born at that time. And the 4th time is at midnight when Lord Krishna was born. So these are the times you can sit down and you can get that will come with you, that silence will come to you. And when that silence comes to you, a transformation occurs in your body. Believe it, try it out. Try it out. You get up from your bed. If you have to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom, come back, sit on your bed if you have no place. Sit down and just breathe that silence into your body. Think about nothing. Yesterday's problems are gone for the time being because, hopefully you had a good sleep, you're fresh, you get up, and that silence comes to you. That transformation comes to you. And when that silence comes to you, you know what that silence does? When that silence comes to you, your anger will go away. Not right away. Your anger, no matter how angry a person is, they have schools they go to how to train you not to be angry. When husbands beat their wives, they send them to anger schools. Or these days, wives beat husbands, they send her to anger school. Whatever the case may be. There are anger schools. There's psychotherapists, psychiatrists teach you how to deal with anger. This has been dealt with in our text for the longest while. Try to be silent. When someone upsets you, when someone has said something not so good about you, when you observe that silence is a shield. Believe me, my dear friends, that silence is a shield. It's not that you're a coward. It's a shield to prevent you from replying to them, from prevent you from telling them. If you think that I'm a donkey, you check yourself and see that you're not a donkey, you're a mule, or what the case may be. You do not want to stop there. And as I've always told you, when you are silent and you do not reply, someone in your family will tell you, are you a man? This person is saying such things about you. Why don't you reply? You must be like Buddha and tell him, be silent, and you'll see the joy that you will get. There are 2 arrows in life. There are 2 arrows in life. One arrow that comes and shoot at you and has hit you. That arrow is causing you pain. And that arrow can be because it was shot by someone who does not like you, in the form of slander, in the form of saying derogatory things about you. Now, the second arrow is what we must deal with. The second arrow is that we must deal with this in our own way and do not reply to these people. Let us keep the arrow, keep that first arrow with us, and don't let go the second arrow. Deal with the pain, deal with the difficulties the first arrow has given you. All of us have problems. The first arrow comes to each and every one of us. You cannot say, oh, no, I'm going to give up. No, you deal with it. But you do not send out the second arrow to the person. There must be no second arrow in your life. You must keep it. And when you have that silence in you, that silence will prevent you from getting angry. That silence will prevent you from listening to gossips, which we all like to hear. I would not say who like to hear gossip more than others, but you all know who they are. We like to hear gossips. We like to hear bad things talk about, especially when someone, look at Trump. Every day somebody wants, there's so many cases against Trump now, with so many different types of different felonies that he has contracted, that people don't, it doesn't matter to know whether this has happened to Trump, because they're common things. But what I'm trying to say to you, that slander and gossips are something silence will prevent from happening to us. And then, when you get this silence, you will feel the presence of God. The Devatas sat down together and asked where they can find God. Ramcharitmanas in Balkan, just above Doha 184. A beautiful chaupai is there.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
बैठे सुर सब करही विचारा, बैठे सुर सब करही विचारा, कह पाए वो प्रभु करही पुकारा, कब पाए वो प्रभु करही पुकारा.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
So it said, सभी देवता बैठकर यह विचार करने लगे कि प्रभु को कहाँ पाए, और जिससे कि हम उनके सामने अपनी पुकार करें. The gods were saying, where can we find God? How can we find Him? So that we can see Him and talk to Him. Well, you can find God in your silence. Remember what I tell you? If you think 99 times and find nothing, just stop thinking and relax and let everything come. You know what we were saying just now? We were saying Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. When that gets into your body, you see, when you say Om, and if you say it now, it drives away. It drives away all the negative vibrations. You know why? Because your total body, when it is devoid of all the water, can fit in a matchbox. All the cells in your body, all over, they're all empty spaces. And because your body is so filled with empty spaces, when you say the Omkar, it reverberates. You look at an empty space, you know what I'm talking about. When you go to an empty space and you say, oh, be feeling all the walls, the sound is echoing, reverberating. This is why the Omkar is so important, because this body has a lot of empty spaces. Even between the cells, they're empty. In the cells, they're empty spaces. And this is why when you do the mantra, providing, there's a proviso, providing the mind has been what? Purified. Been what? Pure. Trained. Providing the mind has been trained and is ready for the acceptance of this vibration, that vibration will be within you. And it will permeate every single cell. And when that silence comes into you, it will act as a buffer for every people's impulsive words. It'll act like a shield. It'll prevent all these things from happening. Silence will do it. But you can't be silent and you hear another man cursing you, whatever the curse he is, and you get upset because it defeats the purpose of the silence. And this is what happens to us. When we continue to hear, somebody comes and tells us that, oh, have you heard? Did you hear? They don't have, and you know they don't have to come and tell you, they phone you. And when the person who phoned you likes to gossip, you tell them your pot is on the fire and you have to go watch your pot. And if you tell them, turn off the fire, you say, no, I have to cook this food now. You turn off, and you know who are the people that gossips. We all know them. And we all like them. So I'm trying to train your mind not to like. You can like them, but don't like their gossip, because their gossip will disturb your peace of mind. And instead of swimming, like you remember last week I told you about 2 leaves? You forgot, right? I told you about 2 leaves last week. You forgot?
2 leaves.
Have you forgotten? You forgot. You see, I can say the same sermon every Sunday because you all don't remember the next day. I told you about 2 leaves last week, Sunday. 1 leaf, one leaf has no holes, and 1 leaf has yada. Yes. 1 leaf has no holes, 1 leaf has hole. You put the leaf without the hole, and it goes with the water, right? The water goes up, the water goes down, the leaf goes up, the leaf goes down. The leaf with the hole, the water goes through the hole, and the leaf goes down. That's what happened to us. We are like the leaves with holes. We absorb the slander, the gossip, and all these things. And what happened to us? We eventually go down sinking. And then we hold our head and cry. We should do that. When the problems meet you and you cry, you must say, I enjoyed yesterday's gossip. I enjoyed yesterday's slandering people. You must tell yourself that. You remember what you have done. So this is what prevents us. So the yogis were saying, Pura Kulta Janaka Koi Pura Kulta Janaka कह कोई को कह पयरे दे बस प्रभु सोई कोई कह पयरे दे बस प्रभु सोई
श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम।
कोई तो वैकुंठपुरी जाने को कहता था और कोई कहता था कि वही प्रभु क्षीर समुद्र में बसते हैं. Some of the devatas were saying, let us go to Vaikunth. Some say, oh no, he lives in Kshir, in the ocean, in the Milky Ocean. But this is where the Lord lives. This next chopai will tell you where the Lord lives.
राम सिया राम जय जय राम पतित पावन सीता राम
जाके हृदय भगति जैसी प्रीति प्रभुतः प्रगट सदा देहि रीति.
राम सिया राम जय जय राम पतित पावन सीता राम
सिया
राम जय जय राम पतित पावन सीता राम
तेहि समाज गिरजा मई रहे हो अवसर पाई बचन एक कहे हो.
राम सिया राम जय जय राम पतित पावन सीता राम
ओ मंगल भवनय मंगल हरि जब वो तो दशरथ जर बिहारी.
राम सिया राम जय जय राम पतित पावन सीता राम
ओ जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई. करऊ कृपा गुरुदेव की दाई.
जय गुरुदेवा सद्गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा सद्गुरुदेवा
आज तबला बहुत अच्छा है.
बहुत ही बढ़िया
तबला वाला बहुत अच्छा अच्छा जिसके हृदय में जैसी भक्ति और प्रीति होती है प्रभु वहाँ उसके लिए सदा उसी प्रकार प्रकट होते हैं The Lord Shiva is saying, जाके हृदय भगति जैसा प्रीति, how much you love the Lord in your heart. प्रभुतः प्रगत सदा तेरी रीति. So, how much love you show to Him. And you can only show that love if the mind is trained. Again, I remind you, just like how you train your physical body, you have to train your mind. So what is the training for the mind? The training for the mind is silence. The training for the mind is to devoid yourselves of all memories, past, present, and future. Just be ekant, just oneness. I will remind you again, I told you this last week, and I'm sure you all have forgotten. Just like how we are having difficulty to go into meditation, everybody say, oh, my mind is going all the place, I can't meditate. So it was so difficult for Swami Vivekananda to come out of meditation. Samajh gaya? When he sits down, after 5 minutes he's gone. I told you this last week. People come for his lecture, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, he's not saying anything. 1 hour, then people would leave. Because how difficult it is for us to get into meditation? Because his mind has been so attuned, not only from this birth, but from previous births. His mind was... So what you are doing today, if you can't get to the goal that you are hoping to reach, don't give up. Don't say no. It will benefit you still. This is the beauty of this philosophy. It will benefit you still. It'll take your cross, and you'll take it with you, and you'll benefit with it. So don't give up. Try. Try. You'll fall off the edge, but you come back again. You'll fall off the edge. You'll come back again. But the thing with meditation, you must meditate at a specific time every day. If it's 6 o'clock in the morning, if it is 4 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the evening, do not meditate that time. And when the next day come at 4 o'clock in the morning, you say that, you know what, I'm not in the mood. Whether you are in the mood or you're not, if you want to meditate, and this is the only way you can, this is the only way you'll get peace. You can do all the abhishek you want. You can do all the fasting you want. If you can't, and what the meditation comes from? From silence. When you meditate and that silence comes to you, when you're silent, you don't want to speak to anyone, you don't want to hear from anyone, you just want to be by yourself all the time, alone. When you find that joy, you have a grandchild here? So much joy. Grandchild, pota aa gaya, so much joy. Lots of joy. Is that true? Yes. That's God's blessings. Yes. Ye Bhagwan ki daya. But the same joy you get from the pota, the same joy you can get from meditation. And when you get that joy, you have both joys. You enjoy your grandchild, you enjoy your meditation. I'm not saying you should not. You enjoy going on a little holiday, go to the Caribbean, go. But when you go to the Caribbean At 4 o'clock in the morning reach, you got to meditate. So you can't party so much the night before. So next morning you can't wake up. You know what I mean? Without me going to the details. So try to observe that silence. The silence, how the gopis used to love the Lord. They were never silent. But they used to love the Lord that when Uddhav came to them to teach them Vedic mantra, they said, we don't have to get mantra to remember the Lord Krishna. He's forever with us. Bhatani Hare Ghanashyam Nainani Ramare. The translation is there, Prabhat has done it. So, go ahead. The translation is there, so see it. So you can know what you're singing. We'll go to meditation. I had asked people to give me some feedback about the meditation. There's only one gentleman who's here who gave me some feedback, or gave me his feedback. So I'd like you to, I would really like that you should learn to, not learn, try to meditate. Meditation is not a big thing. The only thing that is required is to empty the mind. If you can empty the mind, you can meditate. So it comes to what I said before, training of the mind. Train the mind to be silent. Train the mind to be devoid of everything. So anyone who's want to move, to go now, please go from, if you are going to move within the next 10 minutes, please move now. Because I would like everyone to be seated quietly, and no one should be walking around disturbing people during their meditation. So let us sit as quietly as possible. Shrug our shoulders a little bit. Keep our spine erect if it is possible. Breathe in and out slowly. Remember, your body is mostly space. And we want to fill that space with all the vibrations with this morning's meditation. So it will energize you in such a way that you can start training your mind to be calm, to be quiet. So when you have to make decisions in life, this quiet mind, this calm mind, this serene mind will help you to make the right decisions. Big breath in and out. Watch the tip of your nose, because that helps you to keep the mind free from everything. If you want, you can close your eyes and talk to God in your silence. To make you feel that silence, we take a deep breath in and say Om, and then we'll go into that silence. Let all those spaces in your empty spaces be filled with that vibration. Concentrate on the base of your spine. The very tip of your tailbone, your coccyx, there where the Muladhara chakra is. And you can exercise your anal sphincter by contracting and relaxing it and focusing on that part of the base of the spine, and fill it with the thoughts of silence. There's where most of our sensuous feelings come from the base of the spine and the genital area. Breathe in and out. My mind is free. I can fly like a bird. No attachment is holding me back. No aversion is holding me back. Name dve sharago, name lo bhavoho. Talk to God. You have given us the sun, you have given us the trees, you have given us so many good things. How grateful I am to you, my Lord. Think of nothing else but God and the bounties that He has given us. Focus your thoughts on your navel. There's a chakra there. Focus your thoughts on your navel because you want to have good gut health. Your gut must be healthy. And when my gut is healthy, my Lord, my whole body is healthy. Focus your energies there. On your navel area. Breathe in and do Om at the top of the breath. Feel calm. Feel peaceful. All the joys of the world will come to you.
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्
Asato ma sadagavaya, tavaso ma jyotirgavaya.
Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya.
Mrityormaya mritamgavaya.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Bhakti ke deep jalao,
भक्ति के
स्वर्ग बनाओ,
जीवन को स्वर्ग बनाओ,
धरा से पीड़ मिटाओ,
अमृत रस बरसाओ। ओम शांति शांति शांति, ओम शांति शांति शांति।
जीवन को नित महकाओ,
जीवन को नित महकाओ,
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ,
सब अवगुण को बिसराओ,
हर संताप घटाओ,
नारायण को हर्षाओ। ओम शांति शांति शांति, ओम शांति शांति शांति।
ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनापतितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःख भाग भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम. Rub your hands together, put over your face. आदत बुरे सुधार लो, बस हो गया भजन. It means straighten up your habits, straighten up your ways, and that is your bhajan. Remain silent, don't gossip, don't slander, don't speak ill about people. आदत बुरे सुधार लो,
बस हो गया भजन,
मन की तरंग मार लो,
मन की तरंग मार लो, बस हो गया भजन। आदत बुरी सुधार लो, बस हो गया भजन।
आए हम तुम कहाँ, आए हो तुम कहाँ से, और जाओगे तुम कहाँ. आए हो,
हो तुम कहाँ,
where have I come from and where will I go?
तुम कहाँ,
इतना तो दिल विचार लो.
बस हो गया भजन।
Think about this. Where have I come from and where will I go? आदत बुरे सुधार
लो, बस हो गया भजन। गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो, 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 गोविंद
Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Shri Ram.
Oh Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Raja Ram, Shri Ram.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram.
Oh Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram, Hey Ram.
Oh Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram.
Ram, Jai Ram.
Remember, I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking. I swim in silence, and the truth comes to me. You remember that? If you don't have many friends, that means you have a lot of experience. If you don't have many friends, think about it. Because we have poor friends, you got to go to the bar and take a drink. You got to go to the club. You go play golf. You go while away your time. So if you don't have many friends, I'm not saying you should not have friends. Of course you should have friends. But you must have enough friends that you can count them on one hand. Don't let it go over to the second hand. If you don't have many friends, that means you have a lot of experience. And what I told you, you can think 99 times and find nothing. But once you start to swim in silence, the whole truth comes to you. I am giving you these sayings so that you can think about them. I don't want you to think that I'm stupid, that you are going to think about them, because I know you are not going to think about them. You're only waiting for when the bell is going to ring so we can go downstairs and have some lunch, and then go home and sleep. But then when I come back, when I come and ask you, you remember I told you to train the mind? Train the mind? I can't remember you telling me that at all. So today we will talk about palpitations. Everybody's heart does palpitate. When a young boy sees a young girl, he gets palpitation, vice versa. But when you're an adult, and that phase of life has gone, and your heart starts to palpitate, then you get a little bit worried. You'll be surprised. According to your pulse, you can tell how healthy you are. And there is an old Ayurvedic tradition where the doctor who is trained in Ayurveda, he can feel your pulse and tell you what is wrong. But it doesn't come like that. It takes many years of training to find the pulse, etc. So a heart rate between 60 and 100, RHR, resting heart rate, that's about 60 to 100. But the lesser your heart beat in a healthy condition, not the lesser your heart beat in an unhealthy condition, the less your heart beat in a healthy condition, it is better for you. Longevity is more because it means, and that happens in athletes, people who train, people who exercise, their heart rate can go down as low as 50, even 45, even 40. 40 beats per minute. Because with the exercise, the heart muscles are so strong that when the heart opens up, the heart is a pump. When it opens up, the blood fills in, and the muscles are so strong that with each stroke volume, a lot of blood is ejected, as opposed to us who do not have a strong heart. So slow heart rate in a healthy condition is a perfect situation. But I don't want you to be too smart with me until you hear patients who had heart blocks and syncopal attacks, because I have put in a lot of pacemakers in my life for patients who fade away because their heart rhythm is slow, they get a heart block. That's a different story. This is talk about healthy condition. AF, atrial fibrillation. I don't know how many of you all know irregular heartbeat. How many of you all know about atrial fibrillation here? Anybody? Atrial fibrillation is the atrium, it contracts, and it sends blood into the ventricle. The next picture see the next slide, it has a picture of the heart? No. You got to, right there. You see that purplish thing on top there? You see the blue? Then there's the purplish, then there's I don't know what you call it. That purplish thing is your atrium. It contracts, and it sends blood into your ventricle. Then the ventricle contracts and sends blood in that red thing, which is called the aorta. You see those three things, those three little branches? One branch go to your right brain, one branch go to your left brain, and one branch go to your left hand. All right. So, you might ask me what happened to the right hand. A branch from the right, from what is called the innominate artery, the right artery that goes up into your right brain, it gives off the right branch. So we got it. When that purple, what color is that? Not a blue, the blue, after the blue, what color do you call that? Huh?
Violet,
What?
violet maybe, purple, violet, whatever.
Anyhow,
Violet.
I don't know what color it is. It's a brownish color. That is the atrium. That contracts. When that stops contracting, it causes atrial fibrillation. And when that happens, a clot can form in that, and you get irregular heartbeat, and you can get a stroke from that. So in the olden days, they used to give you warfarin, and every 2 weeks you have to go and get blood tests for that. But today we get a drug called apixaban, and you use that drug. You don't have to go to do the blood test anymore. So that's atrial fibrillation. Let's go back on the other slide, please. Irregular pulse. So exercise makes your heart rate goes up, and the heart is the muscle. Next slide, please. So I showed the athletes with the low heart, and you see that big red column? That's the amount of blood that goes into a fit person's heart. So when he contracts, it ejects that blood out. He has a larger stroke volume. He is a fit person. The next slide. The next slide. Stress can make your heart rate goes up, adrenaline, etc. And the next thing that can make, I want to show this diagram. No? Yeah. You see that? You see those yellow things there? That's a heart that has been divided. So there are some yellow things there. Those yellow things are the nerves. And those are the things that make your heart palpitate. I don't know, if you have not had the procedure done, you might have known somebody who has had procedure. They go into the cardiologist to do what they call ablation. Ablation of the bundle. They ablate that node there, and that they want on top, they want on top, they want on top. And that stops the heart from palpitating. When your heart palpitates, you see, you get a lot of symptoms. You get sweaty, you feel the heart beating, and the heart it wakes you up. People are very terrified of this. So when that happens, you go, if it happens all the time, first line of treatment is drugs, something called metoprolol. It decreases the heart rate. If that does not work, then you have to go for ablation. Next slide, please. So these are the things that can cause your heart to beat well. Sleep. Good sleep. You know, sleep is something that so many people can't have a good sleep. They have to take a tablet. Try not to take a tablet to go to sleep. because that sleep is never good. Good sleep, fasting, intermittent fasting is very good for palpitation and a low sugar. You're tired of hearing me talk about sugar, right? No sugar. Sugar is a bad thing. But it's a nice thing to eat, but it's a bad thing for your body. So you have to choose what you want. Potassium, if your potassium is low, your blood pressure can go up. Then the other one is B1, vitamin B1. This can cause, if you have less B1, it can cause palpitation. Vitamin D, most people I check in the clinic downstairs, about 90% of them have low vitamin D. 90% have low vitamin D. And I'm so surprised when I see 1 or 2 patients with good vitamin D. And vitamin D, the best vitamin D you can get is what? Sun. Because the sun interacts with the skin, and that produces the best vitamin D and low stress. These are the things that can prevent palpitation. Palpitation is something that is not a nice thing to have, but if you have it, and it comes on, if it is not caused by fear or anything like that, go to your doctor and see how best they can treat it, because it's good to see whether it is coming from an irregular pulse, whether it's caused from atrial fibrillation, which can form a clot in your heart, and that clot can go and give you a stroke. This is the reason why I'm talking about palpitations today. Palpitation can come from these things. So let's check up on those things and make sure we are in the right place. We are now going to do Gita Dhyana. Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam
Narayana Swayam
Yasena Gatitan Purana Muniram
Madhye Mahabharatam
Advaita Varshire Bhagavate
Ashtadashadyayini
Amvatva Varusaldadami Bhagavat
Gite Bhavadveshini
Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe
Pullarvindayata Patra Netra
Yedatvaya Bharata Taila Purna
Prajwalito Jnanamaya Pradeepa
Prapalla Parijataya
Protavete Kapalaye
Jnana Buddhaya Krishnaya
Gītāmrita-duhe namaha
Sarvopanishado Gavo
Dokta Gopalanandana
Partho Vatsasade Bhokta
Duktam Gītāmritam mahat
Vasudeva Sutav Devo
Kamsa-chanūramardhanam
Devaki Paramanandam
Krishnam vande Jagadguru
Vishwadora Tata Jaya Tata Jala
Gandhara-nilopala
Shalya Gragavate Kripena Vahade
Karnena Velakula
Ashwattama Vikarna Kora Makara
Duryodhana-vartini
Jyotirna Kalupada Vairanade
Kaivartaka Keshava
Parasharya Vachasaroja Mamalam
Gītātha-gandhottatam
Nana Kyanaka Kesaram Harikatha
Sambodhana-bodhitam
Loke Satchara Shatpadaira Haraha
Pipiyamana-muna
Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala
Pradvamsiyam shreyase
Mukam Karoti Bachalam
Pangum langhayate girim
Yat Kripatamaham Bande
Paramananda-madhavam
Yam Brahma Bhararendra Rudra Bharuta
Sunvanti Divye Save
Vedai Saga Parakramo Parashirair
Gayanti Yam Savaka
Dhyana Uvastada Tadagatera Manasa
Pashyanti Yam Yogino
Yasyantam Navidu Sura Suragaram
Devaya Tasmai Namah.
Om. Chapter 3, verse 10. Saha yagya pragya srishtva purovacha prajapatihe Adena prasavisyadvam prasavos Esha Ishtakamaduk Ishtavotvaskamaduk Sahayagnya pragya sishtva Purovacha prajapate Adena prasavishyadvam Esha Ishtakarvaduk. So Bhagavan Krishna is saying, in the beginning of creation, the Lord of all creatures was Brahma. He set forth this generation of men and devtas, etc., and to do sacrifice, to do yagya. And then he's telling all men, you must also go forth, like how I did yagya, and I give forth to the world plants and trees and oceans and rivers and mountains, earth, etc. And also I've made you. You must go now and perform yagya in your life. What is yagya? Yagya is havan, sacrifice. Not only havan is yagya. Yagya is when you undertake a job and do it well. That is yagya. When you feed people, when you make people comfortable, when you can help the sick, when you can help the person who is without education to educate them, that is yagya. Each and every one of us must do our part of yagya in this world. Because he's saying, just like how I did yagya, I made this world pretty for everybody to stay in, and make you also. Similarly, I'm asking that you must do yagya and keep this world going. Because if you don't do yagya, there will be no rains. And we have seen many parts of the world. And if you don't do yagya, there will be lots of wars. You don't want more wars now, do you? Look what is happening in Hamas. Look what is happening in Ukraine, all over the world. So many disasters. Why? People are not adhering to the divine injunctions of compassion, truthfulness, and helping one another. People only try to be, I must be better than you, one-upmanship, and that's why all these wars are there. And it's a shame that America is supporting Israel in this type of warfare, where even so many children they have no food. You should see the children before and after. You should see some of the pictures before they die, how sick they are. And if we don't do this, if we don't put our voices together, how can you put your voices together when a big power like America and England is supporting Israel to do all these atrocities? I'm not saying what Hamas did was right, but there's a limit. There's a limit. When it comes to women, children, innocent people, there's a limit. Take out the revenge of the people who have done the deed, but not of those who are left behind. So we pray to Hanumanji now and ask Hanumanji to bless us. Hanuman Chalisa.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
भयो जी हनुमान
कहियो जी हनुमान।
श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज
निज मन मुकुर सुधार।
बरनौ रघुवर विमल जसु
जो दायक फलचार।
बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके
सुमिरो पवन कुमार।
बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहे
हरो कलेश विकार।
हमारी राम जी को राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
हमारी राम जी को राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर
जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर।
रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा
अंजलि पुत्र पवन सुत नामा।
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगे।
कंचन वरण विराज सुवेशा
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा।
हाथ वज्र ध्वजा विराजे
कांधे
मुंज जनेऊ साजे।
शंकर सुवर्ण केसरी नंदन
तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन।
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर
राम काज करिबे को
आगर।
प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया
हमारे राम जी को राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम कहियो जी हनुमान।
स्वरूप धरि सियहि दिखावा
विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा।
भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे
रामचंद्र के काज सवारे।
लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए
श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए।
रघुपति के लिए बहुत बड़ाए
तुम मम प्रिय भरत
सम
भाई।
सब बदल तुम यश गावे
अस कैसे पति कंठ लगावे।
कार्तिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा
नारद सारद सहित हिसा।
जब कुबेर दिखपाल चाहते
कवि कोविद कह सके कहाँ ते।
तुम उपकार सुग्रीव वही कीना राम मिलाए राजपुर दीना
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान।
मंत्र विभीषण बांधा
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना।
युग सहस्र योजन पर बांधो
लील्यो ताई मधुर फल जानो।
प्रभु बुद्ध का मेरे मुख पाए
जल दिलांगी गए अचरज नाई।
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते
सुगम अनुग्रह तुम रे तेते।
राम द्वारे तुम रखवारे
होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे।
सब सकल है तुम्हारी शरणा
तुम रक्षक ताहू को डरना।
आपते सवारो आपे तीनों लोग हाक दे कापे
हमारे
राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान। हमारे राम जी को
राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे।
आशय रोग हरै सब पीरा
जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा।
संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे
मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे।
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा
दिन के काज सकल तुम साजा।
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे
सोई
अमित जीवन फल पावे।
चारों युग पर ताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान।
हमारे राम जी को राम राम।
कहियो जी हनुमान।
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे
असुर निकंदन राम द्वारे।
अष्ट सिद्धि नौ निधि के दाता
असवर दीन जानकी माता।
राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा।
तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे।
अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाए
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई।
और देवता चित्तर धरई हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करई
कहियो जी हनुमान
हमारे राम जी को राम राम
कहियो जी हनुमान
संकट कटाए मिटाई सब पीरा
जो
सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई
कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई
जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई
छूटे बंदी महासुख होई
जो या पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा
होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ जय महादेवा
हमारे राम जी को
राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पवन जय संकट हरण मंगल मूरति रूप राम लखन सीता सहित जय बसौ सुख
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पवन सुत हनुमान की
जय
तो हम तुम्हारे हे प्रभु जी हम तुम्हारे हैं हम तुम्हारे हैं रहेंगे ओ मेरे प्रियतम
हम तुम्हारे थे प्रभु जी हम तुम्हारे हैं हम तुम्हारे रहेंगे ओ मेरे प्रियतम तुम्हें छोड़ कर नंद दुलारे किस नहीं रुझा ओ ये नबीन हमारा
से तुम्हें छोड़ सो दुलारे कोई न मीत हमारो
कोई नबी
मीत हमारो
किसके द्वारे जाए पुकारो
और न कोई
सहारो
और न कोई
सहारो
भाव पकड़ लो
ओ मेरी प्रियतम हम तुम्हारे
Shri Radhe,
Prem yagya
Shri Radhe,
Radhe Shri Radhe
Prem Radhe,
So Navrat starts on not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, right? It starts Tuesday, April 9th. In the mornings, we'll have Chandipat from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Path will start about 8:45. Saturday and Sunday, 7:15. Evening puja daily. Tuesday, Hanumanji, Devi puja. So it goes on. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then continue. Ashtami night, of course, we start about 5:30. That's on Monday, April 15th. And then the big day of Sri Ram Navami. Well, Ashtami is also, whole Navratri is big. And of course, Sri Ram Navami is on April 16th, 7 to noon, and also in the evening, we have Puja to Hanumanji at the end of the Navratri Puja on that day. So, and for the Navratri, we should try to keep some fast if it is possible, try to eat a little bit less, try to observe silence, which I told you about today. Observe silence. If someone is bothering you, just be silent about the whole thing. But during Navratri time, I get the most complaints. This not working right, that not working right, this one say this about me, that one did not look after me, prashad problem. So please don't talk to me during Navrat. None of you. Nobody, I want nobody to talk to me during Navrat. So Navrat, please come. If somebody is bad to you, Divine Mother will look after them. You don't have to take up. Try to be calm. Very difficult, try to be calm. The whole thing about Navratri is for us to be calm, try to be silent, and to absorb the divinity. Coming here to the temple is to absorb the energy of the Lord. If you can't absorb the energy, then you're difficulty. Our system is where you come and sit and absorb. There are people who come, as you can see, they come, they get a little darshan, and they go. They are accustomed to that. Our system, we come, we sit, quiet, sing, and we absorb. The energy is the most important thing to absorb. There's lots of energy, especially during the Navratri, all the Tyohars. So let us make good use of them. Hanumanji's Jayanti is on... 23rd. What do you... Your thing is so confusing, I tell you. Hanuman Jayanti is on Tuesday, April 23rd. Saturday, April 20th is Hanuman Chalisa. It should be written so much different. Saturday, Hanuman Chalisa, there's April 20th, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hanuman Chalisa, Bajrang Man, Sankat Mochan, all be going on. We will not just be doing Hanuman Chalisa. We decided to change it up, and we're not doing anything like 108, where you go, कुछ मजा नहीं आते हैं. So we do. Can we, thank you. क्या करें? So Hanuman Jayanti, that day is also Purnima Puja and Satyanarayana Katha. Okay. Now, sponsors for today, please.
Sponsor.
The sponsors for Hanuman for today's pretty. Sir, can you keep a child quiet, sir, please? I know it's difficult, but try to do your best. What you can do. ये क्या करेंगे भाई? Okay. Today's Pretty Puja is sponsored by Sri Rajesh Visa. Sri Rajesh Visa and family. So they're inviting you all to have Pretty Puja upstairs. Balaji Abhishek. Ekadasi is on Thursday. We will do Balaji's Pad Puja on Thursday morning at 9 o'clock. And we'll do Abhishek, full Abhishek on Sunday, 7th of April. If anyone wants, I don't know if anyone is sponsoring for that Balaji. If not, contact Pandit Bhoj. The next Balaji Puja is on Friday, April 19th. And we may do it on, depends upon how much work is there. We'll see how it comes. Next. That's it. So today we have a presentation of the law on you protecting our elders. That's Saturday, May the 4th, which is not very far away. There are so many justices are coming. You heard Mr. Kisu talking about it. So please attend. Next. Yoga class in our new yoga studio. Please call Lata. She will tell you what it is. We have a Vedic camp where our children can learn about the Vedic history, and that is from July 19th to July 8th to July 19th. Okay, that's enough. So we are going to close now with Sitaram.
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram kahiye.
जय विधि राखे राम ताए विधि रहिए
मुख में हो राम नाम राम से हाथ में
तू अकेला नहीं प्यारे राम तेरे साथ में
विधि का विधान जान हानि लाभ सही
जाय विधि राखे राम चाहे विधि रहिए
किया अभिमान तो फिर मान नहीं पाएगा
होगा प्यारे वही जो श्री राम जी को भाएगा
आशा त्याग शुभ काम करते रहिए
जाय विधि राखे राम चाहे विधि रहिए
जिंदगी की दौड़ सो हाथ दीनानाथ के
महलों में राखे जाए
जो पड़ी में वास दे
धन्यवाद निर्विवाद राम राम कहिए
जाय विधि राखे राम चाहे विधि रहिए
आशा एक राम जी से दूजी आशा छोड़ दे
नाता एक राम जी से दूजा नाता तोड़ दे
साधु संग राम रंग अंग अंग रंगी
काम रस त्याग प्यारे राम रस पहिए
Shri Radhe Govind, Rajavada Shri Radhe.
ओ राधे श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे
Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Radhe.
हो राधे श्री राधे जय जय राधे
Shri Radhe Govind, Bhajumana Shri Radhe.
राधे श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे
Hare Vrindavan mein
राधे राधे
Vrindavan mein
राधे राधे
Jal lagao mein
राधे राधे
Jal lagao mein
राधे राधे
Bhajan mein
राधे 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 राधे
Shubhadil mein
राधे राधे
Shubhadil mein
राधे राधे
Shubhadil mein
राधे राधे
Radhe Radhe
राधे राधे
Radhe
राधे राधे
राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki
Jai.
Sadguru Dev ki
Jai.
Om Namah Parvati Pataye Har Har Mahadev. Before we go to Sarjan Visarjan, I would like you again to remind you again about silence and how much silence can do for us. I'd like to remind you about the meditation we did today. I don't know whether you enjoyed it, but that meditation is for you to be calm, to avoid thinking about so many things, and swim in your silence, and you will find the truth. Believe me. No matter how much you're bothered, no matter what problem, medical, financial, children, house, whatever the case may be, try to observe silence, because you are going to find the answer in silence. You are going to. You know, there was a Ramana Maharshi. I have his photograph, I want to put it up there. By the way, Shankaracharya, the Murti of Shankaracharya is coming. It's being loaded up now in India to come here. So we have Lord Shankaracharya, compliments of Karamjit, Brasher. So it's beautiful Murtis coming here. I hope it is beautiful, I haven't seen it. Shankaracharya is one of the real gurus of the modern world. A man, besides him, there are others like Ramanujacharya, this Ramana Maharshi. And Ramana Maharshi, when people go to see him, I don't know how many of you all have read up about him. When you go to see Ramana Maharshi, he does not say anything to anybody. He's just silent, not a word. Swami Chinmayananda went to see him. And he lives in Arunachal Pradesh. And his sun is blazing, Swami Chinmayananda wrote. When he went into the hut where he was staying, he couldn't see because the bright light of the sun. And afterwards, he saw him. And all Ramana Maharshi did was just looked at him. And he said, that was enough. The beatific smile from Ramana Maharshi and the silence that he was observing, that was enough blessings. I've told you by the time I went to a Shankaracharya. I told you that. His name was Chandrasekhar Saraswati. And I went there before we start building this temple. I took my coconut and so forth. And all he did was just look at me, not a word. So I told the second man that, you know how far I've come from? I traveled thousands of miles to come here. This look is not enough for me. I want more than that. He said, well, you can be the king of England. That's all you can get. You can go now. And after I came back, everything fit into place. Everything. And I still think it's because of his grace. Those were holy men. They never drive in Mercedes. He used to walk. Chandrasekhar used to walk. The present Shankaracharya, he gets rides in Mercedes. The other one, the one before him, the middle one, he flies. He flies in planes. But the Shankaracharya, Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, walked the length and breadth of India and established 4 months. Very great soul. So when he comes, we'll do a nice tapra for him. So, Sarjan Visarjan.
सर्जन विसर्जन तुम्ही विश्वकर्ता
तुम्ही विश्व ज्योति में हो प्राण भरता पंथ
मेरा प्रभु जगमगाओ।
रूपाप
मेरे भरो भाव भक्ति, मुझे नाथ दो अपनी तुम दिव्य शक्ति।
मुझे मोह माया के
सागर
से तारो,
मेरे काम और क्रोध को नाथ मारो।
अहंकार मेरा
हरो शक्ति दाता, अहंकार मेरा हरो शक्ति दाता।
मेरा कोटि
कोटि है वंदन विधाता, मेरा कोटि कोटि है वंदन विधाता।
पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। आरती।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे।
भक्त जनों के संकट,
नास जनों के संकट,
क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
जो ध्यावे पल पावे, दुख बिन से मन का।
स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का।
सुख संपत्ति घर आवे,
सुख
संपत्ति घर आवे।
अष्ट
धन का।
ओम जय जगदीश
हरे। मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण ग्रह में किसकी।
स्वामी शरण करूं मैं किसकी।
तुम बिना और न दूजा,
प्रभु बिना और न दूजा।
आश करूं मैं किसकी।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी।
स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी।
पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर,
पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर,
तुम सबके स्वामी।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता।
स्वामी तुम मूरख खलकामी,
मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी।
कृपा करो भरता।
ओम जय
जगदीश हरे।
बोलो तुम हो एक
अगोचर सबके प्राणपति।
किस विध मिलो दया में, तुमको मैं घुमती। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता,
ठाकुर तुम मेरे।
ओ अपनी हाथ उठाओ, द्वार
स्वामी सब कुछ है
तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए महालक्ष्मी विष्णु जी भगवान की
जय।
महालक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की
जय।
महालक्ष्मी तिरुपति बालाजी भगवान की
जय।
धर्म की जय हो अधर्म का नाश हो प्राणियों में सद्भावना हो विश्व का कल्याण हो। हर हर महादेव।
शंभो।
श्री राधे।
नहला दो यार। The moment I go to this mode, slideshow mode, it goes into presentation mode. When I go to high presentation mode, that's fine, then it goes into the screen. But again, back to the same damn thing again. Oh, Vikram ji, क्या हाल है? How's everybody? करो यार, बैठ के करो जरा इसको। क्या
Relinquish your position.
सेटिंग में तो सबका फर्क पड़ेगा, इसमें तो इसमें क्यों पड़ेगा फर्क? मे बी यू कैन डू दी जो सेटिंग है, पावर पॉइंट की सेटिंग, इसमें क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? उसमें भी वही होगा, उसमें जैसे स्टेज ऑन दी प्रेजेंटेशन मोड. पावर पॉइंट की प्रेफरेंसेस में देखो तो नहीं है, पावर पॉइंट की मतलब तो एप्लीकेशन की. So this is the presentation mode, this is not the. Yeah, looks like this. With that screen.